reading. This is part 2 from this morning's reading. This reading is about 1999. Something happening in 1999. This is going to be a download or a channel message or however Spirit sees fit for bringing this information to the forefront. But there is something significant about 1999, and it's something about a wheel and or a wheel of fortune. Okay, so we are going to tap into this real quick. I will not be on here long, but I will leave this message up for our members, you guys. Okay, so part 2, if you're viewing this while we're live, enjoy it, because the replay will only be available to the members. So if you are watching this and it's a replay, shout out to the members. Thank you for being a part of this community and supporting my channel, ensuring that I help get these intuitive justice readings out to others that may need clarity and confirmation. What I'm doing here, you guys, just to let you know, is setting up my app, okay, so that I can receive your live questions. Okay, so as you know, right now you guys are able to pre-order your live request, okay, which is going to result in you only paying 50% off, by the way, if you pre-order it. Okay, however, yeah, so we are live. Literally, when you inquire about a live reading, you will literally be brought right to this app, and you'll be able to ask your question. You'll be able to phone in. You'll be able to call in and literally get your reading while we are on live. All right. So I absolutely love the Hipsy app. So if you are a spiritual advisor or a colleague and you are looking for a way to build your business that's effective, check out the Hipsy community and family. Let's go ahead and get into this energy reading. Holy Spirit, you are telling us about 1999. Okay, I'm going to start off with my cards since we are talking about a download or a channel message, which I most times get. Okay, so I am going to start off with my own cards. Let's see what we got going on when it comes to 1999. Okay, look at this card in here. It's not supposed to be in here. And Spirit said, yes. Look at, and it's right between this. Your birthright can't be stolen. Listen to intuitive messages. This freaking card right here was literally, it's not even supposed to be in here, was between the, oh, y'all, look what this card was between. And I didn't even pull out these fucking cards. Look at it. What does that say? 1999. Your birthright can't be stolen. It was in between. I fucks with my guides. Listen, I don't know about y'all and who y'all listen to, who y'all deal with, but my guides don't play. I didn't even pull these cards out this morning. These cards was tucked and ducked when 1999 came to me. And I just happened to look. And this is what, if you follow your intuition, you will be led to where you're supposed to be and where you're supposed to go. Because I literally just look, Spirit's like, pick up that box. Boom, pulled out the cards. Boom. And that is how intuition works. That fucking simple. Okay, it's not complicated. Listen, Spirit is saying yes, 1999, because my guides want us to be sure that I'm not tripping. There's a karmic matriarch involved in this situation. Okay, wow, Spirit, don't play with me. Don't play with me, Spirit. Give me the confirmation. I don't need nobody telling me I'm the motherfucking truth. Okay, find your real father. You find your ancestors. You find your real father. You find your ancestors. Your family ain't your family. Woo! My God. My God. What do we have to fuck here? 33? I lost a lot of people. 33, a sacrifice, ascension, ascended master. Something's going on here. Gemini. Soulmate, karmic soulmates involved. 555, a change. All right, no diligence here. Generational witches, generational curses. Most of these people are insecure and demonic, and they are defeated. Come through, Holy Spirit. 1999, we got it popping. Wow, this might be a series. I literally might stay on this until they ass is open, baby, because the way this just popped out right now for me, baby, this is what I needed to see. Okay, as a reader, as a spiritual guide, as a practitioner, okay, as an intuitive, I need confirmation sometimes because these motherfucking karmic readers will have you think you fucking tripping out here, okay? These motherfucking practitioners will have you think you losing your motherfucking mind. And the way this just came through for me, well, I mean, y'all my people and everything. I fucks with y'all and everything. But I be needing confirmation that I'm not tripping because motherfuckers be trying to claim that I'm crazy out here. You understand? Because I can read. I read shit like a mother. You understand? I'm not going to miss. Damn. I am that good. I am just that motherfucking good. I'm too humble. I'm too humble. Just like somebody reached out today and said, what I do online for free, it's over. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Wow, 1999, a karmic matriarch. That's not your mother. All right, that's not your mother. 1999, something happened in 1999. It's not your mama. It's not your mother. Okay, this won't be for everybody. This is going to be for somebody, but no, that's not your mother. Yes, your birthright can't be stolen. Listen to the intuitive messages. All right, no, it's not your mother. It's not your mother. 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 This ain't gonna be for everybody, you guys. All right, share this. Share it. Share it. Share it. We got a missing child. We got a missing child. 1999. That karmic matriarch. I'm going to pull one more from my deck. Wow, I am pumped the fuck up. I should be a forensic scientist. Goddamn. I should be working for the CIA, the FBI, but they couldn't pay me enough. My God, did y'all see how that just rolled out? Did y'all see how that just rolled out? Okay. Somebody said I am not a real person. Obviously not. Obviously not if my cards just told on somebody that fucking quick. I didn't even get into the reading. And Spirit's already like, yes. Yes. Yes, it's 1999. Yes, that's not your mother. Yes, your birthright can't be stolen. Listen to the intuitive messages. Please. Please. Ooh, y'all gonna keep on fucking with me until my skills go to the motherfucking roof. Y'all gonna keep pressing me until I'm out here doing my hands like this and you motherfuckers just turn into animals. All right, Holy Spirit. Thank you for the confirmation for me, Holy Spirit. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because I be getting my ass kicked out here in the spiritual world, boy. The warfare that I go through. You understand? This is not a game. All right? 1999, that mother is not your mother. Yes, your birthright can't be stolen. Please listen to the intuitive messages. You already know something's weird, something's off about this family member, Spirit is saying, all right? Something murder for hire here. A passed on relative is sending you messages. The hitman is close to you here. Your passed over loved one is sending you messages here, all right? There's a karmic attorney general out here. A father figure wanted you victimized out here. We got a karmic attorney general that's involved, all right? Something about 1999. That's not your mother, okay? A father figure, karmic father figure, but this passed on loved one. Let's start with this passed on loved one here that's sending you messages so we can see exactly what we're going on. No, I don't have to put any clothes on. I don't have to put any clothes on because my husband to be likes to see what he needs to see. Okay? All right. So if you are bothered by this, you need to click off. Okay? Thank you. Let's do the past life energy here, passed over loved one and relative here, sending you messages, and then I'm going to use the past life deck here. All right. I usually attach them down below, but I am, just in case my colleagues are in here, I am using the past life deck. I see a lot of you guys are accumulating the decks that I use. Okay. So make sure you get them from my TikTok shop or my shop. Okay. JB, I hear you, babe. Dolly, you need to send in, click that link down below and ask that question, beloved, here. All right, passed on loved one, relative, sending messages. What is the message that you want your people to know that could be going through birthright issues? Okay, thank you. Thank you. Karmic spouse or something about a spouse. Okay, so this is going to be that karmic father figure energy here. All right, so there is a karmic father figure energy. This is going to be a karmic spouse. This could potentially be a hitman, okay? But this could be the father figure that wanted to victimize you here, okay? So a karmic spouse is a father figure that wanted to victimize you is what this passed over relative is saying now, okay? I'm getting that this passed over relative is not an ancestor, okay? So this is not going to be an elder, okay? This is going to be a relative that has went to the other side here that is telling you about a karmic spouse. This spouse, you could have a child by this spouse, okay? Okay? You could be leaving or you left this person, okay? Or this person is trying to, is going to go to prison. This person. So your passed over relative is letting you know that a karmic spouse, I don't know if it's your spouse or it's a karmic spouse of somebody's, take it as it resonates, they are going to prison, okay? Their health is bad as well. So there is a karmic spouse, a passed over relative is telling you about that is going to prison. Their health is bad. Okay, this karmic spouse has a Asiatic tie, okay, to a maternal figure. So there could be some type of Asiatic tie here, Asian. So this is Korea. I don't know, I don't know shit. But China could be involved, Korea, Japan. No, not Japan. It's definitely not Japan. Okay. No, it's definitely not probably either Korea either. So I'm thinking China. Okay. Okay, Raf. I'm sorry. You feel like that. You might want to leave. Okay. Okay. So this person is going to prison. Okay. Because the Galactic Federation says so. Okay. So this could be spiritual prison. Okay, this is somebody who was unrequited love. This is somebody here who didn't show you love. So they're going to be held accountable by the Galactic Federation. Okay, so they are held by not the USA, okay, but the US. Okay, because you guys know there's two USAs, there's two United States. Okay, but that's another day, another dollar. Because I know y'all think that USA is the boss. No, it's not. Okay, but that's another day for another story. And yeah, anyway, so the US, which is the galactic, that's the one that's tied into the Galactic Federation, is what is putting this karmic father figure under imprisonment. And why this needs to be said, okay, I feel like this needs to be said with the Celtic energy here, is because there is a lot of police officers. Okay, there's a lot of politicians. We saw that here with the Attorney General, this karmic Attorney General. There are some politicians, lawmakers, there are some corrupt officers, lawmakers, lawyers, judges. And what spirit is putting out here in this energy with this passed over loved one is they're identifying that there is a separate government, okay, outside of this karmic Attorney General, outside of the lawyer, outside of these judges. There is another, okay, judicial or jurisdiction here that is playing a part in this imprisonment. Now, this could know it's definitely not the military. Okay, it's the military is corrupt too. All right, so most of my colleagues, high vibrational readers, are picking up on corrupt military. Okay, so no, we're not fucking with the military at this time until we have proof that they are doing their job. I'm getting that this is some type of secret Galactic Federation. It's over the heads of these government officials. This is probably more like what the elites would know about or what old money would know about. Okay, this is old money information about the galactic principles of, okay, of like sovereignty. So this would go over these politicians' heads, these judges' heads, these corrupt. This is, yeah, look, I'm telling you, Greco-Roman. Like this is the original constitution. This is these are treaties. So Rome could be involved. Europe could be involved. The British, UK. Okay, this is above these people's heads is what I'm telling you here in regards to whatever this situation is concerning this karmic father figure. There's a reason why this karmic father figure is on the radar of these other countries, okay? And this could have something to do with them victimizing you, especially if you are a missing child or you're somebody that could have been abducted. Okay, maybe you are a child of concern or you are of a bloodline that's associated with more elite energy here, is what I could be picking up. And the reason that I'm saying this here is because of a birthright. It says your birthright can't be stolen. Listen to the intuitive messages. So the fact that it can't be stolen implies that it has been stolen, or there has been an attempt to steal it. And with this attempt has initiated this galactic federation, this Celtic Roman government situation here, bringing this father under scrutiny here. And the reason that I say this again is because the hitman is close to you came out, okay, along with 1999 and along with the karmic mother. So this is telling me that these people are aware of some type of hit energy, okay, which again would describe why their proximity and eyes is on this father figure who wanted to victimize you. This person could have attempted to put a hit out on you or arranged several different unalived situations here since 1999 at or around 1999. Woo! Tell me more, passed over relative. All right. So, knighthood, you're being protected. Do you see this? Do you look at that Trojan horse? Something about a horse, something about a Trojan horse. I'm telling you, authority figures at the bottom of the deck. This is bigger than the U.S. government, all right? This is not the USA. Whatever this is, it's bigger than the United States. It's bigger than ICE, okay? It's bigger than the FBI, okay? This is what we have going on here. I still do not, yeah, look. They on your mama's ass, okay? They on your mama's ass with this karmic father figure, spouse energy, this karmic relationship your mother's in. They act like they're religious, so the religious community could be involved with writing, okay, a narrative in the community, all right, in regards to a male and a female. But there's a male and a female. One is from Rome, one is from Egypt. Your mother is from Egypt, or your father's from Egypt, and your mother is going to have ties to the Roman Empire or some type of, I'm just telling y'all what I'm picking up, god dang it, I don't know. And these people were scared of this combination. The Rome, whatever, because I don't go down no rabbit holes. I know y'all mad at me because y'all want me to study and y'all want me to know all the fucking history that I'm able to tap into, and really that's just impossible for me to have, you know what I'm saying? So I'm channeling the energy. You guys may know more about this than I do. So I'm just channeling you, write it down, then you go research it and see how it applies to you. Because baby girl didn't study no history, okay? Baby girl is just now getting out of college, okay? Like baby girl, I'm almost 50. So please don't, the history, the geography and shit like that. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. I didn't pay attention in school. All this shit is coming from me channeling. So you may know way more than me, all right? So we got the knighthood as authority figures, but this definitely is not giving the local police or any type of state or federal police whatsoever. This is actually looking like Buckingham motherfucking Palace, okay? This is looking like Buckingham That's what it's looking like, child. I know these motherfucking people didn't take you from no motherfucking Buckingham Palace. I know they did not intercede and intervene on a child from the royal bloodline. Tell me these motherfuckers ain't that stupid. Tell me they didn't do no shit like that. Tell me they didn't do no shit like that. Tell me more, passed over. All right? Yeah. All right? Forgiveness. Forgive this person. All right? This passed over loved one wants your forgiveness. Okay? Or wants you to forgive this karmic father figure. A nun is involved. Okay? So there could be an orphanage. So forgiveness is out here. Forgive the Native Americans. So there's some Native American energy out here that spirit wants you to forgive, or this passed over loved one wants you to forgive. Forgive the Native Americans. Now, I got to figure out what the fuck that's about. Why do you got to forgive the Native Americans? What did they do? Y'all about to piss me the fuck off. I'm just getting pissed off. what did the Native Americans do? $21.12, true crime. Forgive the Native Americans, it was a true crime. If your phone overheats, it's hacked. All right? Forgive Native Americans, it was a true crime. So it's making sense, all right? Because if you are from Rome, or if you are from another like country, back then they were bringing people over to America. Okay, so you could have gotten, and when I say you, I mean your ancestors. Okay, your ancestor could have gotten transported over here through these people and ended up with a Native American family. Okay, your ancestor could have ended up with a Native American family. This is a true crime. Okay, so that could be a possibility. Is a cop was judged. Okay, so that's going to be a start. Some of you guys have been transported over here. Okay, and then you assimilated into a Native American family. Okay, in spiritual court for not listening to their intuition. All right, so there's somebody here in spiritual court for not listening to your intuition, and this what this is. This is what this is. There's a karmic father figure in spiritual court for not listening to their intuition. This is exactly what came out. Let me show you. Imprisonment. Travel to imprisonment. Spiritual court. Spiritual court by the Galactic Federation. Okay? Because this father figure wanted to victimize you in some kind of way. The hitman was close to you, and this father figure wanted to victimize you. Okay, that's what this passed over loved one said. This is why this father figure is in spiritual court. Because why would you try to victimize the divine feminine, divine masculine, and the hitman is close to her or him? And then it's like your protection here, these authority figures, is having to watch all of this. So this could, you know, that's why somebody here is in spiritual court, because it's a true crime going on, and you trying to further victimize somebody, fucker. Somebody's trying to further victimize you, and you already got true crime in your whole bloodline. Okay, so yeah, that's what this father figure energy here. This could be a karmic person, your spouse, or somebody you in a connection with, in love with. Okay. They're in spiritual court. The hitman was close to you. They didn't know that or something like that here. Yeah, this person didn't listen to their intuition. All right. So I'm going to pick this person up because that's just information that's going out. I'll leave it to the side if this person comes back out. But it doesn't look like this person is tied to whatever happened to your childhood energy. It just says that this father figure was trying to victimize you while you were going through something. Yeah, that's the lesson and blessing of a karmic masculine or somebody you were dealing with. That's a lesson or a blessing for them, okay? Yeah, to learn to have trust, okay? And to learn to have faith here and to learn about angels, okay? I'm also getting here, this popped over this. It says the officials were told not to interfere with this work, okay? So now we're getting into the okay, I'm hearing the National Guard. This got all the way to the National Guard, and the National Guard was told not to interfere with this situation. That's for some of you here, but the police, I'm getting, there are officials that has been told not to interfere with this situation because there is some type of secret surveillance that is going on. So if there are any type of cops or that wanted to initiate anything towards you, they've been told to stand down because there's a secret surveillance going on. Yeah. And somebody surveillance a cop who was drugged, okay? Or who does drugs, take it as it resonates. So this energy, I feel like you got several different departments working together at this time. Okay, I feel like and I'm not going to say Buckingham Palace, but I'm just going to use Buckingham as a way to associate with this night energy. But there are multiple agencies that are working with each other because you are a missing child. Okay, you are a child who who could have been placed in, yeah, a religious Native American couple's home, or, oh, spirit. Woo, this is too much for me. God dang it, I wasn't even ready. I just wanted to come on here and do something quick, y'all. All right? But your passed over loved one is telling it. But I want to keep it simple because this is a collective. And if you guys are resonating with this, you have the opportunity to turn this into a personal. Okay, so I can't go all the way around the corner to get across the street. I'm gonna have to stay very basic with this collective reading here because I could see every criminal is going to be pointed out. We got the karmic person that you're attached to being revealed here. So that's just going to be too much for me. What I'm going to do is stick to the issue at hand, is the fact that your birthright cannot be stolen. Let's just sit up there and establish this. If this is concerning your royalty, your divinity, your wheel of fortune, or anything, Spirit is letting you know right now, yes, your birthright cannot be stolen. Getting that in your head, okay? And now I want to focus on this 1999 energy and this mother figure that's not your mother, or this mother figure that could be a karmic. I'm going to use the same past life cards because I'm actually going to see if your passed over loved one is going to give us a hint, okay, as to what happened in 1999. Tell me. Thank you. Thank you. Look, okay. So as a result, this is what I'm hearing. As a result of this ancestor or passed over loved one coming over here on a ship and being assimilated into Native American households or with a Native American family, okay, they removed you from a farm. Okay, so you are connected to some type of land, but I don't believe it's here in the Americas or wherever you are. It's not going to be local because your ancestor had to travel by ship, by boat. So your ancestor traveled by boat and landed into a Native American family. And it was a true crime. Okay, so something happened in 1999. You could have been transported again, or something could have been moved, or something happened in 1999. There was a phobia happened, a vow was made in 1999 to receive some type of blessing. This is a particular timing issue here, all right? In 1999, a vow was made to put you in poverty, okay? That's what I'm hearing here. Vow, food, and hunger, okay? Because they were afraid of something here, okay? Something here caused these people to be afraid of you, that you and your person, okay? You and your person, you and your divine counterpart here, okay, would have trust and faith. So they were afraid that you would connect with a male. You could have been in a relationship in 1999, okay? You could have been in some type of situation of marriage, okay, in 1999, or you could have been born in 1999. They vowed to put you in poverty in 1999. They took an oath. They took a vow. Who? Look at y'all. Look. To affect the health of your baby, or to affect you. You could be this baby. Take it as a resonates, child. Take it as a resonates, child. That's what Spirit is saying. All right. Now let's try to get some tarot in here, and then I'm going to close this out because I don't want to be in this energy all day. I'm going to be channeling 1999 for the rest of the week. Have no fear. Okay. I'll be channeling this 1999. Okay. I'm going to pull one of the true crimes. Just because Spirit said it's a true crime, I'm just going to pull one. Spirit, just give me one card. Spirit, look what's at the bottom of the motherfucking deck. Missing. Missing. This is a true crime. You are a missing child. You are a missing person that they claim is deceased. Oh my God. And look, it's a small child. But really, you've been trapped. Oh my God. Help us, Lord, Spirit of the living God. Okay? I'm telling you, somebody here, you were kidnapped. And then in prison, trapped. Oh my God. You got be shitting me. Ooh, okay, confirmation case. What's the true crime? Give me one. Landfield. All right. So the true crime here is they hid something here, and it could be in a landfill. So they're hiding a homicide that they're not sorry about. Okay. And this could be the homicide of your parents. All right. This could be the homicide of one of your parents. Take it as it resonates. There is a homicide that happened in 1999. You hear me? That they are hiding and they're not in regret about. My God. All right. Your intuition is telling you that these people have been keeping you trapped, victimized, caged in, isolated, secluded. Take it as it resonates, child. This could have something to do with outer space energies, alien energy, grays, reptilians. Take it as it resonates, child. Oh, I know I'm getting out of this. Okay, so let me get out of this. Okay. All right. So in 1999, there was a homicide. That's all you need to know. And it could have been of your real mother. Okay. It could have been of your real mother. Take it as it resonates, child. Take it as it resonates, child. Lord, have mercy. I ain't trying to be in this energy, y'all. I am sorry. It's too hot for that energy, child. It's too hot. Especially, I ain't getting paid. I ain't getting paid to solve these people's shit. I ain't getting paid. Shit. Fuck y'all. I know I could read. I'm just trying to get a little bit of information out here. 1999, yes, there was an unalive, possibly of somebody's mother. Okay, take it as it resonates, child. They do not regret this here, child. Tell me about this matriarch that's in reverse. Tell me about this matriarch that's in reverse. Okay. Somebody wanted to be a star. This matriarch wanted to be a star. All right. And they were talking to somebody here, or they sacrificed somebody here. Ooh, Spirit of the living God. Because somebody wanted to be a star. So somebody's karmic mother, it's a karmic mother out here to sacrifice your real mother. You got to be shitting me. You got to be shitting me. Or a mother figure. There's the angel. There's the temperance. In 1999, somebody passed away. Look. In order for somebody else to expand, grow. This could make the news with the Page of Swords. This could very well make the news on how somebody unalived a mother with magic, spell work. Okay? 1999, this won't be for everybody because somebody wanted to be a star. They sacrificed a matriarchal energy in 1999. All right? Ooh. All right. This morning I was hearing this song and I'm hearing it again. All right. Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first. Somebody's name could be Latifa. Somebody's name could be Moni. Ooh, ladies first. Ladies first. I don't know what the lyrics are, but that could be significant to this reading. Okay. Somebody wanted to have a new beginning in 1999 and things were off balance. It didn't seem like whoever this person is that could be involved was going to be able to celebrate because there was just something that wasn't all okay. There was something that just wasn't right in 1999 with this person. Okay. They wanted a new beginning. They wanted to go in a new direction, but they was off balance. This person was going through a lot of losses. Okay. So in 1999, for whoever did this sacrifice, they was experiencing a lot of losses at the time. Okay. Actually, they probably could have been kind of bad off or maybe not as good. Okay. With the Five of Cups, or maybe they just, wanted a star energy. They wanted to, this karmic mother was in 1999, literally they felt blocked. They felt restricted. They felt low. They felt like they didn't know if they would be able to have a new beginning or not. Okay. They had taken some losses. They could have been in grief, depression at that time here. When this person made a decision to unalive this person, look how it came out again. This is sad, y'all. This is absolutely diabolically sad. This karmic mother sacrificed somebody in 1999. Okay, unalive this person. It's baby, help us, dear Lord. Help us, dear Lord. I'm out of here. I'm getting the fuck out of here. I don't, it's just some things that I just don't want to do. And this is one of them. I don't want to do it. Okay, I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. I'm just gonna put it like this: whoever you are, somebody unalived your mother or a parental figure, or there was an unalive in 1999 that happened by somebody here who was at their low point, going through depression. They were grieving. Okay, this person was going through something. Okay, and there was a King of Pentacles that came to this person in secrecy here. All right, and offered this person a way out, expansion. Okay, this person had been watching, okay, a high priestess for a while. Okay, her own mom. Ooh, Christina. This King of Pentacles, okay, came and went to this person in secrecy, okay, and offered this person a way out of their depression, their sadness, their grief, their loss. Page of Swords. They had been watching a high priestess for a while. Could have been this person that they unalived, okay, and they had received a message that they could have success if they manifested something here. Okay, I feel like whoever this passed over loved one, it was a high priestess. Okay, and this King of Pentacles had been watching this high priestess for a while. Okay, what's the message here? There's a message here about this high priestess that was unalived in 1999 that this King of Pentacles got here. Don't walk away. Okay, they were hopeless. They knew. Okay, so whoever this karmic matriarch is a high priestess. Okay, they have gifts. Okay, but this person was going through depression. They had no direction. They were hopeless. And this King of Pentacles showed up with an opportunity, a message of success. Yeah, if only this person would work, okay, with this King of Pentacles. That's the truth. By disconnecting with somebody they love. Somebody sacrificed somebody that they love because they was at the worst of their motherfucking time. You got to be shitting me. Oh, spirit, this King of Swords communicated. So then they went and communicated. So after the King of Pentacles went to whoever unalived this passed over relative of yours, and they came up with the plan to unalive this passed over loved one. Then they went to see a lawyer. Okay, they could have went to see an insurance agent. They could have went to see a lawyer. They could have went to see somebody who had authority. Okay, they went to a King of Swords. Okay, and why did they go to this King of Swords? Okay, about a Queen of Wands. Okay, so they went to the King of Swords about you. Okay, you and your lover. That's what they did, and how to separate you and a lover. Okay, so back then you was with somebody. It came out in the first spread. You were in a connection. You was in a relationship. And once they decided to unalive this mother figure of yours, okay, they went to the King of Swords, the lawyer, the police officer, take it as it resonates, and they consulted with this lawyer or this corrupt officer about you and your person and how to separate you guys. Okay, because remember, they need people all alone. That's what makes them more vulnerable. So you was in a connection and they went to this lawyer or this detective or something, and they was trying to figure out how to separate you from whoever you was connected with. Now, if you weren't in a relationship, but this story is resonating with you, this Two of Cups could also be your mother or the person that was unalived. The Two of Cups signifies a choice in love, and this mother figure could have chose you, okay? Or this passed over relative could have chose you, and they was trying to figure out how to separate you from this passed over relative. So take it as it resonates. Yeah, because there was something that was supposed to be given to you now when the passed over loved one passed away. So even before they sacrificed this person, they was already figuring out what to do, what was supposed to be left with you, and how to separate you from this. Okay, again, how do I know this? Because Spirit is saying your birthright can't be stolen, and that's what it looks like these people was after. A King of Pentacles, a karmic matriarch in your family, and a lawyer, attorney, or corrupt officer here. Okay, yeah, that worked for the justice system here. It was a wheel, a fortune that these people was competing with you for. And you may or may not have even known that, but they was going to leave you out of the wheel, okay? Or they left you out of the wheel, and then they moved you, and then they blocked you. So what happened is In order to leave you out, they would have had to force you to move. So think of a time around 1999 or in that year, were you moving? Had you moved? Did you forward your mail? Because once you moved, that was their opportunity to block something that was coming in for you, or would, some type of truth that would have made you celebratory and abundant. Okay? This is when these people took action. It was a whole plan, y'all. This was a whole plan. Now, mind you, so I don't know if they unalive sacrificed your mother or a mother figure in your life. Okay, but it's a karmic feminine energy in and around you that sacrificed a mother figure. Okay, and they was presented this opportunity by a King of Pentacles, and then the King of Pentacles went to the lawyer or the authority figure, could have been an insurance agent, and then they came up with a plan on how to separate you from the wheel. So the first initiation or the first crime was them sacrificing and unaliving somebody that had left you something, and then they needed to figure out how to separate you from whatever that was left to you with the Four of Cups. Okay, now don't forget, all the while this is going on, we have this Knight energy and this authority figure energy out here as well now. So that's what happened. This is how they would have acquired or attempted to acquire your birthright. But if they were able to steal it, why does it say your birthright can't be stolen? So this is either telling me that these authority figures has been on them for a while, because the Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. They about to lose. Okay, I was going to say they about to learn a lesson. But Spirit said they about to lose their blessings. So I'm not sure exactly when these authority figures would have entered the building. Okay, I don't know when these. Okay, I'm just got to tell y'all how I see it. These people, whoever these officials are, that's not of this diaspora, they've been watching these people probably since you was 6 years old, or since the past, maybe sometime in school age times. For some of you, since you was 41 or 14. They watched these people team up. I'm telling you, Hermit energy. And they watched them steal. And they waited to end it. They might have been watching these people for quite some time, but why would they allow you to go through all of that? Why would they sit back? King of Swords, because they wanted the officials, okay? These people, they know your family. Family happens. Things happen. But they want this official, King of Swords. Yeah, that's what they want. So when you're dealing with officials or authority figures, you got to have your ducks in a row. You can't come and indict a King of Swords without a lot of evidence. So tell me, King of Swords, tell me. King of Wands, there's a leader here that's manifesting strong romantic feelings, trying to balance them out, trying to balance themselves out. Okay, solid offer, star energy, good news. This person is not walking away. You got a counterpart out here. All right. So now here we are back at this square one again, because remember in 1999, at or around 1999, you were in some type of Two of Cups situation. All right. Now the Two of Cups situation is coming back around. And so this King of Swords is back out. Because remember, the King of Swords was around when you was in that last Two of Cups. Okay. So now the King of Swords is back around in a Two of Cups situation. Why is this King of Swords back? Why is this King of Swords in the vicinity? Trying to hold on to you. Trying to hold on to this romantic offer because it's strong. They're still trying to make sure you don't get in a relationship. So it started out a problem when you was connected into some type of Two of Cups situation, and it's a problem now because now this King of Swords is coming back to try to ensure that you don't get into some type of relationship by holding on to you. Now, why would they be trying to stop your relationships? We know that you could potentially be kidnapped. We know that you could. So why are these people trying to stop your Two of Cups? Because then they won't be able to steal. Then they would have to come clean. Then they would have to take action and come clean. Because that would be the Wheel of Fortune. That's this is some type of rule in this night energy that you have to get married. Okay? If you get married or get in some type of Two of Cups, the wheel has to turn in your favor. Wheel of Fortune to the Sun card. That's why these people have been trying to stop your union. Okay? Because if there's some type of clause, okay, that you got to get married. That could be another reason why we have so many fake marriages that are coming up. Because in order for you to be eligible for this money, you have to be married. But that's what I'm getting here. I'm getting that if you get married or get in a Two of Cups situation, these people have to tell you. They have to come clean about this Wheel of Fortune. And this is what they don't want, Five of Cups. This is what they don't want. This is what they're fighting for. Okay, because if you get into if you get into some type of relationship, they got to come clean. What's that about? If you get into some type of relationship, they got to come clean. What's that about? If you get into some type of relationship, they got to come clean. 1999. They was able to leave you out of it because you weren't in a relationship. Remember, they blocked that relationship you was in or your parents were in if you weren't born in 1999. So they blocked a connection, a marriage with you in 1999. That's how they've been able to leave you out in the cold. And I definitely think, somebody said it in the comments section, I definitely think this is, look, it came out. Queen of Pentacles. It's because somebody says you're married. They already claiming that you're married to a King of Cups. I'm telling you, but this King of Cups is with a mother figure that's going under judgment. Here's the karmic mother who wanted to be a star. I don't know. This man, it's a man out here saying that they're married to you. That's why they broke you and your person up back in the day. But Spirit is saying your birthright can't be stolen. Listen to the intuitive messages, okay? That is crazy. That is crazy, y'all. Your birthright can't be stolen, baby. All right? By no karmic matriarch. Okay? Birthright can't be stolen. Yeah, Six of Pentacles. They have to give it to you. Six of Pentacles. And I feel like it's the authority figures. I'm telling you, this group is being told they have to give it to you. Okay? Three of Cups. Six of Pentacles. Fast communication. I'm telling you, this group from your past who did this, orchestrated this, they're being told they have to return this to you. Two of Cups, Queen of Cups, because you're the one this mother figure chose, that they separated because they wanted to be deceptive, only because of your spiritual gifts, too strong, and people love you. This is why these people didn't want to give it to you, because your spiritual gifts is too strong and people love you. Ooh, that's nasty work there. What's the outcome for this karmic mother here? I'm getting out of here. All right, I've done my job. All right. Imagine growing up and this be your story, right? All right, what's the outcome for this karmic mother? You guys, if this is resonating with you, all you need to do is hit that link down below on Hipsy, and you could literally clarify this message today. I'm going to be on to 11 o'clock tonight, you guys, all right? So I'm literally going to be on for live calls until 11 p.m. Pacific time tonight, all right? Listen, matriarchal energy here. What's the outcome for this karmic mother? Juggling, all right? This person is going to need to adapt. Their priorities is going to change. This person is going to need to walk away because there's going to be some type of action taken here. Something's coming in, all right, for you. That's what this person is going to have to walk away because they're going to be juggling here. The Two of Pentacles, They're going to be juggling priorities. They got bigger fish to fry. Yeah, because they're who they are is coming to light with the sun energy. They got bigger fish to fry. Yeah, who they are to you is coming to clarity. Okay, who they are to you is coming to light. Yeah, this person is going under judgment because it's coming to light that y'all's relationship or who she is to you or whatever this is here. This person has bigger fish to fry. So walk away because some action is about to be taken with the Knight of Wands. Yeah, by some like female judge with the Queen of Swords. uh-huh. Somebody's trying to get away. This Queen of Swords could be trying to get away. This King of Pentacles is going to pass away. Yeah. So whoever the King of Pentacles was that went towards the relative of yours to unalive their relative, this King of Pentacles is going to pass away. 7-7 could be significant here. July the 7th, this person could have found something out July the 7th. Take it as it resonates, child. Okay, but yeah, there's some ending here. This person could potentially be getting ready to pass away. Yeah. They don't know it, or this is hidden for juggling. Two of Pentacles. They could want to apologize because they're going through a tower, changes, their money, their love life, a third party is involved, they're delayed. Yeah, somebody from your past. This Emperor wants to communicate, but something is slowing down for them. Things that was coming in, this being slowed down. This person went from a Knight of Pentacles to the Six of Pentacles down to the Four of Pentacles. You understand? Somebody literally just declined. They went from the Emperor, the Knight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles. This person is struggling financially here. All right? Chariot. This police officer here needs balance because they getting karma in their home as well. Okay? This person could be a celebrity or they could be a celebrity involved. But this person, they getting karma in their marriage, in their home. This King of Swords here, star energy. Yeah. Somebody's trapped. Somebody's out here. I don't know. Let me put the focus on you so I can end this out. Okay? Yeah. It's crazy, y'all. This is absolutely, I mean, I'm probably going to stay on this energy for a couple of days, you guys, okay? So just hit the notification bell. I'm going to stick on this energy for some time until it really gets clear. Today is the first day that I'm picking up on this, so I know I seem like I'm all over the place. But I'm only going to make this available to members, okay? So the replay of this part 2 will only be available to the members. This will not be a public reading, by the way. So if you're watching this, all right, you got in, all right? But the replay will only be available to members, okay? Continue to work on your healing collective. You have some success coming in, public recognition. Something could potentially be made on the news. Something could be on the news here regarding a King of Pentacles and a karmic matriarchal energy here. What they did could very well make the news. Okay, your birthright can't be taken. So make sure you're listening to the intuitive messages, all right, and not just being reckless out here. Okay, yeah, with the Knight of Swords. Don't be reckless out here going and researching shit. I feel like Spirit is telling you your birthright can't be stolen. So don't be trying to file police reports. Go out here and try to figure out who's who. And don't be impulsive. Don't be out here researching unnecessarily, okay? Because the intuitive messages is going to tell you. You're going to get the download. You're going to get the information. Or if you keep showing up to your guides or readers like myself, okay, you're going to get the information. There's no need for you to go out there and be reckless researching shit and come up with the wrong thing. Yeah. Because I don't want you to go to prison, okay? There could be police out here that is waiting for you to be reckless, okay? With this Knight of Swords energy, impulsive, okay? Trying to look for shit. Or ending up over people's houses or, going downtown, falling. Don't do it. These police officers are waiting. Remember, this situation is not in the jurisdiction of these local officers. You can't trust them, okay? You can't trust these local officers, okay? No, because these local officers, some of them around town, they're going to jail for being deceptive as well. They've deceived the law here. So you can't trust them. So Spirit is telling you don't trust no investigator, no private investigator, no detective, no insurance agent, no adjusters, no lawyers, no attorney generals. Okay, because some of these people are going to be coming under judgment because they were involved in this as well. Okay, you're being encouraged at this time. Absolutely. Look, there's a King of Swords out here. Abuse of power. So you're being encouraged not to be impulsive. You're being encouraged to listen to the intuitive messages if you resonate with this, because they're out here abusing their power. All right. Yeah. The World card. That's why it's over for them when it comes to these illusions. Yeah. And this past energy, they've been delayed. Okay. Teaming up together to steal something, some type of abundance here. Wheel of Fortune here. This thing is being balanced out. And these people are all up in their fucking head. Okay. So you got to let this thing play out. Especially if you know, okay? I'm also hearing there's something regarding birthright citizenship. Damn, I need a pen. There's something going on. So I guess because your ancestor came over here on a ship, there could be question about your birthright citizenship. But I just want to let you know, if your ancestor or your parent came over, you are an anchor baby, okay? Unless you were taken from another country and brought over here, you are an anchor baby. So I feel like the reason your birthright can't be stolen is because your birthright is secure. That's what I'm getting here. I could be wrong. Clarify birthright citizenship. Clarify birthright citizenship. Karmic group. Taking action. Ace of Wands. On you. Abuse of power. Okay, you're the star and your family. So these people could be trying to say you're not from this country. They're abusing power with your citizenship. So they could be taking your birth certificate. Okay, they could have your birth certificate. What's the King of Swords in reverse? Abusing power, taking action. Okay, so okay, I heard birthright citizenship. These people are trying to unalive that. They're trying to end that, okay? By working with, communicating something to block you with the judge, okay? So somebody here could be claiming that you are not of this country, okay? Or you are not of the United States. Because remember, we do have a situation where you were brought over, or some energy was brought over. This is a lie being told. This is not true. Okay, you do have birthright citizenship here. Okay, your birthright cannot be stolen. Okay, these people are trying to say you're not from here or something like that, or there's some type of question with your citizenship, and that's because they're trying to give your identity to someone else. So it could be actually the person that's trying to steal your identity is the one that actually doesn't have birthright citizenship. But I'm not sure on that. Again, you would have to book a personal if you guys are dealing with birthright citizenship issue. What's the yes here? Queen of Cups. Yes, you're loving. Yes, you're nurturing. Yes, you're kind. Yes, these authority figures are watching you. That's the truth. You are the truth. Yes, you are the truth, Queen of Cups. Yes, you're the truth. Yes, you're the real birthright person. Yes, you're the real authority figure, or you're the one that the authority figures know is the truth. And I'm not talking about local authority. I cannot stress this enough. Okay? Because they're thieves too. Okay? Some of your own lovers or people you got love for work for them. All right, so the authority figures, no, yeah, you're going to have a new beginning, baby. The authority figures that matter, okay, they know the truth about you, which is why you're getting ready to have a new beginning. You and a lover. Yeah, so you got a love connection that's coming out here too. You and your lover is working together, okay, whether you know it or not, whether y'all together or not. The energy is working together for you guys, okay, period. All right, Fool energy, you're going to have a new beginning. Period. The authorities know you're the truth. The judge, the emperor energy here, and the Queen of Wands. That's what you got. You got an emperor and you got a Queen of Wands. Period. Holding on to each other or holding on to each other's energy, or this emperor is holding on to you. I don't know. All right. Anything else? Somebody could want to apologize. Yeah, this Lover, Two of Cups. Yeah. Because I feel like at the beginning of this reading, it said that your karmic spouse, your person was karmic or in karmic energy, and they were trying to victimize you. This person could have been manipulating you, lying to you. This person wasn't their best self when they were around you. And they got held in contempt of spiritual court, okay, because you were already being victimized, okay? And I feel like this could be what the Page of Cups apology is about, okay? What's the Page of Cups? Yeah. Somebody here who is well known, okay? They want to build with you. And this is what they want to apologize. They want to apologize for not being, supporting you, not being seen with you, not building with you. Okay. This person had to discover that they were under some type of illusion in their mind. Okay. That caused them to even want to betray you. This was definitely illusion with the Seven of Cups. And again, I'm saying it from this person's voice. This is what they're saying here. This person is taking action to team up with you, to bring some type of wish fulfillment from your past into your now here, all right? But you can have your boundaries up because this person did hurt you, but this person has been under judgment, all right? And this person has clarity about what was hidden in the past. And now they want to expand and they want to bring some type of justice and they want to stop this King of Pentacles, okay? So whoever the King of Pentacles is that talked your relative into unaliving another relative for a sacrifice is facing entrapment, imprisonment, victimization. They may not see this coming, or this could be a hard decision. I feel like they are blocking, okay, a King of Cups from giving you an opportunity of love, okay, slowing down your healing, okay. Yeah, somebody's burdened because they're deceptive here, abuse of power. So you got two masculines here, okay, that's about to go through endings under investigation for stealing a house. They could be getting put out or they need to leave. Ace of Wands, okay, they're being separated from moving forward. They can't move forward because the message is you about to celebrate some strong abundance for listening to your intuition. And these people are fighting, okay, trying to hold on to death magic or unaliving your contract, your commitment, fast communication. You are about to be given something here, and it's going to be love. You're coming into your love connection. These people didn't want to see you come into a love connection, but you're coming into a love connection. Okay. Ooh, spirit. I ain't saying that. I ain't saying that. I heard y'all be fucking by this time next summer. Damn. I heard y'all be fucking by this time next summer. You got to be shitting me. You got to, well, don't be shitting me because I be thinking about it all the time, honey. I guess that's what's happening here. Spirit say you be fucking in no time, okay? You'll be fucking in no time. Okay, that's what I heard. That's what I heard. You're coming into this love connection, whether they want you to or not. All right, remember the message here in this reading, you guys. Do not be impulsive. All right, if you just tapping in, my name is Maisha. I'm your intuitive justice reader. We're talking about 1999 and a will. All right, what came out in the energy? Don't know if it's your story, but in 1999, it seems, okay, that somebody could have been sacrificed, unalived, all right? You could be a missing child or your parent, okay, was unalived, okay? There's some issues here with parenting, all right? If I were you and this resonated, I would book a reading or book a live session and inquire about your parent being your real parent, because there's definitely some type of confusion around who your parent, whether this is maternal or paternal, could be. Okay, as you move forward in this reading, you also noticed, if you're just tapping in, I'm just recapping for you, you also noticed that a family member of yours could have been approached by a King of Pentacles, okay, a boss daddy energy. This could have been an employer or a masculine who is just all about finances. And they made a proposition to a family member of yours who was going through depression, grief, loss. They were at a very low point. And they made a proposition for this family member to unalive another family member in order to receive some abundance. And they did diligently do so. And the reason that this King of Pentacles went to the family member instead of you is because you're the one that was supposed to get the will. You were the one that was supposed to get the, you were the beneficiary, okay? And before they decided to unalive this family member, they ended up going to either a corrupt officer, a lawyer, or maybe an insurance agent, okay, to figure out how to separate you from the will. Okay, they needed to figure out, once they unalived this family member, how they would separate you from being the beneficiary. Okay, and then they were told, and then that's where you started. You could have experienced like needing to move. Okay, what would have happened was you would have been blocked from receiving some mail. Okay, so you would have moved, or you would have been displaced, or maybe you could have been out of town or in a hospital, or there was a situation that happened where you were displaced. And because of that displacement, you did not receive something that you were supposed to receive. Okay, now the good news about this is the reading did start out with saying, if you are a birthright person, if you have a birthright, your birthright can't be stolen. So whoever you are, if you're under the sound of my voice and this is resonating with you, that you could potentially be have a birthright, just know that this is confirmation that your birthright can't be stolen. If you're resonating with the energy of 1999, a wheel or a wheel of fortune at or around those times, your birthright is secure. All right. I feel like this is a collective reading, and there's a combination of a number of individuals going on here. Somebody's ancestor here also traveled by boat to the United States and was forced into a Native American family. Okay. And I'm sure that's a whole nother case in itself, because it came out that that Native American family committed some type of true crime. Okay. So I do believe that whoever your family is may or may not be your family, and or if they are your family is going to have some type of connection with kidnapping, assimilation, maybe even entrapment, human trafficking, a number of things. And they would have been doing this through romance, okay? So they could have enslaved an ancestor of yours by forcing them into the Native community. Again, that's another topic for itself. And I'm just mentioning that because we are in a collective reading, and there are so many of you. By the way, I'm glad that you stopped here to spend some time with me today. So it is a yes out here. Yes to your birthright not being able to be stolen, and yes to there being an issue around a karmic mother. Okay, so I don't know if that's your karmic mother. I don't know if that's not your mother, but there is. So that's how you're gonna know if this reading resonated with you at all. All right. Anything else here that's significant before I head out? Anything else here? All right, you are going to be victorious in this situation, baby. Okay. Despite where you are on the spectrum with this reading here, there is going to be some type of victory, and it's going to be public. Okay, this is going to be you receiving some type of public recognition. This is going to be you receiving some type of public reward. This is going to be you having a victory, and I feel like you deserve that. Yeah, you're going to get a wish fulfillment, child. This thing is manifesting and rolling out. Just go ahead and continue to let this tower hit. All right. So some of you guys, you could be feeling a tearing down. You could be feeling a crumbling. Things are changing in you, around you here. Let this thing crumble, because when it do, you are getting a new beginning with the Ace of Wands. Okay. So there's things that are just happening around you. You got to let it happen. And I wouldn't take any action until after this tower fell. Okay. What's the tower here with the upheaval, the shift, the foundation here? Yeah, this is happening so you could move forward with the Six of Swords. This is happening so something can change, the Six of Swords. This is happening so you could leave this shit behind and these people behind, especially if this is not your family, or especially if this family or these people were involved in keeping your birthright away. Okay. But yeah, once this tower is completed and it hits, you'll be able to move forward with the Six of Swords, move on, and then have a new beginning. Okay. So I feel like in that order. Okay. Make sure that you guys are following this order so that you can get your justice. Okay, don't try to get ahead of the Most High God. Allow this thing to play out accordingly. We just literally spent 69 minutes here talking about how this thing has to play out, and you're literally going to have to allow this thing to play out. okay, from the tower hitting, from the attorney general being exposed that's involved in this, for the corrupt officers. Mind you, the Galactic Federation is involved in this. So you have, you know, your spiritual legal team on this as well. That's another aspect that I could really look at. You know, I could go in with the magician energy and see what that is, because a lot of you guys have Galactic Federation support out here, and that's a whole different fucking ball game out here. Okay, that's a whole, when you talking about the Galactic Federation, that's a whole different ball game out here. Okay, let me just pull one. If I had, you had to give or say anything to anyone that's resonating with this energy, Galactic Federation, what would that be? What would you want them to know as it pertains to the energy of the Galactic Federation? I literally just seen the Chariot. Let me see. Two of Cups, they love you. They choose you. Yeah, they celebrate you. Wow. They celebrate you. With the Nine of Cups, they're satisfied with you. Yeah, and so this cycle is closing. This is a cycle that's closed out because you've completed 4-4. You've satisfied them. Therefore, this cycle can be closed out. And now you can heal, my baby. Now things can be healed. You've satisfied them. Yeah, look at this King of Pentacles. Deception that you had to heal from. Yeah, you're going to be able to heal from that energy. That King of Pentacles who had the nerve to walk up to a vulnerable family member, not to make excuses for the family member, by the way, but to walk up to a vulnerable family member who was in depression, who was experiencing grief, who was going through loss, and make them an offer that they could have refused, all right? But they didn't. Because when people are starving, when people are hungry, when people are broke, busted, and disgusted, they will do anything. And that's what a relative of yours did. They were so low that they were willing to sacrifice a family member. And that part is what you need to properly prepare yourself for. That's what you need to, because that right there is heartbreaking. And if that comes out, 88 as I say this, infinity as above, so below, it's coming out. Brace yourself. Brace yourself, because this is what's going to say, that's going to be the camel that broke the straw that broke the camel's back. Okay? That's going to be the straw that broke the camel's back. When you find out this family member unalived your mother, your grandmother, your auntie. Oh, Spirit of the living God. Woo! Are they going to find out? Is the family going to find out? Strength card. Yep. Clarity. Yep. It's going to come out. Who unalived, they family member, is going to come out. Or maybe they already know. Take it as it resonates, but it's going to come out. The action that was taken by this Hierophant, this institution, the corrupt police officer, the King of Pentacles, the family member that took action, I'm telling you, it's going to come out. It's going to be discovered. Damn. What they did. It's going to come out. And I feel like, you guys, because we're energy, right? Because we are energy, I'm encouraging you not to take this message and become bitter and angry, because we did see the forgiveness. I'm asking that if this resonates with you on any level, that you begin to prepare your heart to maintain a level of frequency that you do not drop in your south node when this comes out. I'm telling you, because I could see all hell breaking loose. Okay? I mean, I could see, but I don't care about, I'm talking about when it comes to you, when this come out, please work through it. Okay? Work through it, because it's going to come out, babies. This potentially may even make the news. And what's even more disheartening is that you guys are involved in different families, but somehow these families are connected. So it's like, Kai, if you're going through something like that, somebody else is going through something like that, because that same King of Pentacles probably does this to multiple families. Let me see if I could pull something on that King of Pentacles. I'm pretty sure that this King of Pentacles has done this to multiple families. And although y'all may not be family, y'all will have the same culprit, okay, involved. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. What is there anything we need to know about this King of Pentacles? Queen of Wands. This person is slowing down. This person tried to slow down a solid offer from an emperor because they knew you would celebrate abundance and y'all would be a star energy together. Okay? That this person would marry you. Ta! So this King of Pentacles did all of this because they knew that somebody wanted to come in and celebrate with you. This is some jealous, envy. This is nasty work here. They also did this because they know somebody in power would have given you this solid offer that would have made you abundant and would have made you a star. Somebody didn't want you to be a star. Somebody didn't want you to be all that you are. Nasty work. I'm getting a headache just thinking about it. Somebody could be getting headaches. I don't get headaches, so y'all can get the fuck out of my energy. I don't get headaches. I don't want to be gone right now. You don't have the authority to be. Somebody is hurting on the right side of their head here. Okay? Somebody gets headaches, or somebody here has a headache right now. All right? Oh, spirit. I heard whoever head is hurting right now, you guilty of something. My headache just went away. Just that quick. Because when you going through something, somebody in your energy, you have to tell that energy you don't have the authority here. You need to go. Just that quick. My headache's gone. Just that quick. Actually, I bought these cards. I bought these cards off the internet. I didn't get these cards from Satan. I got these cards from the internet, and they say they were manufactured in this warehouse. Satan don't own the warehouse. Oh. If you could give us the scripture, we'll definitely inquire about what Satan says. Say what Satan says about the cards. The Bible don't say nothing about the cards. Satan don't like the cards because it tells on them here. That's what Spirit said here. But you're welcome to put a scripture in the comment section if you like. No. Go back to what you said, Illuminator. You said, what does the Bible say about playing with Satan cards? Now you back in witchcraft. These are cards. We're not doing any witchcraft. I don't have any witches bureau here. So go back to your original message and put in the comment section what scripture says about cards. Don't come over here with confusion, because God is not the author of confusion. Okay? You're doing the devil's work right now. Okay? Okay. All right. Do not, yep, that's exactly what they said. That's what it said, Timothy. That's what it says, Timothy. That's my favorite one, Timothy. That's Timothy. Timothy, you know something. Timothy know a little something. Anytime y'all want to put people in spiritual court, that's that message right there. Luke 6:37. Jesus explicitly said, do not judge and you will not be judged. It says, judge not, lest you be judged. Do not condemn, you will forgive, you will be forgiven. Because when you attempt to come in here with that shit, you play God. And nobody is God. Okay? Nobody is God. We are to love. Religious people do that. Godly people love. And we allow God to be God. Okay? But Timothy, that's my favorite one to get people in spiritual court. I swear to God, soon as somebody, and y'all know this is true, as soon as somebody judge you, they be judged. Soon as somebody judge you, if y'all be honest right here, as soon as you judge the motherfucker, you got judged. And then you'll know that you'll be honest. If you be honest for a second, you know, as soon as you put your mouth and decided to judge somebody, you got judged. And then you went under karma. Instantly. Pow! Soon as you did it. Soon as you judged that person, boom, you went under instant karma. Okay? That is exactly why I like Timothy. You know exactly what you're talking about. That's how you put a motherfucker in spiritual court. I'm telling you, you use divine law. Okay? That keeps you from debating the word of God. Because God says, I'm not the author of confusion. God does not need us to do anything but love. I swear to goodness. God will handle everything else. We are not to judge. We are to love. And if you came in here leading with judgment instead of love, you are misconfused and you are a Pharisee. And it is the Pharisees that hung Jesus on that cross. The same individuals coming in here arguing the Bible is the same motherfuckers that hung that man on that cross, okay? Get your ass out of here. Pharisee, Sadducee, layman, okay? You the same person that put that man on that cross because it ain't about relationship. It's about religion. And religion hung Jesus on the cross for being who he is. Ooh, that's diabolical there. That's diabolical. The same religious people that preach is the same one that hung Christ. That's some fucked up shit right there. If I ain't never heard none myself. How I'm telling you. Yeah. Yeah. I love when religious people come up against me because it be the same religious people that listen to me and then go preach that word. They'll take what I say and go turn it into a sermon on Sunday. That's why I fucks with a lot of preachers for real and pastors. I really do. Because they really respect what I do. They really respect what I do. If you go and listen to a lot of the pastors, let me get this motherfucker up out of here. If you go and you go listen to a lot of pastors, they are talking about what these readers are talking about. Go listen to Jamal Bryant talking about healthy foods, talking about eating better. Okay? Because you gotta, how can you be sitting in church eating sea roaches and the Bible tell you not to eat anything at the bottom of the earth? So I can't use cards, but you could eat sea roaches? You can eat pork and sea roaches, everything at the bottom of the earth, but I can't pick up no cards? And then y'all put it out there on social media, eating sea roaches that the Bible tell you do not touch nothing at the bottom of that sea. And y'all in there making it a whole trend. But y'all mad at me for the cards? Get y'all shit together before y'all come over here with me. Before you send your religious Pharisees and Sadducees over here, make sure they know what they talking about. And then why don't y'all probably just invite me to the table to have a discussion? Why y'all just don't invite me like mature people and we could have an honest discussion together? Why y'all keep badgering me, harassing me, cyber bullying me? If you want to know my beliefs and you want to attack me and debate me, invite me to your platform. Invite me to your podcast. Stop having these conversations condemning me and judging me and leaving me out of the conversation. Allow me to state my piece. Allow me to state my position. Or otherwise, it's cyberbullying, it's attack, it's condemning, it's accuser of the brethren, and it's every other motherfucking law that y'all keep on breaking as long as y'all don't include me in the conversation. You don't know what I believe. You don't know what I subscribe to. You don't know nothing about me. And that's just my message. Sorry, but I get so many people that watch me, y'all. They stalk my life, okay? These religious leaders, because they have no power, okay? They have no power. And my people are getting healed. My people are getting justice. My people are getting finances. My people are breaking generational curses. My people are getting free from demonic possessions. These religious Pharisees hate me, but they won't come and talk to me. They won't invite me to the table to converse. Instead, they want to attack me. Attack me spiritually. Attack me physically. Attack me financially like some pussies. Like I'm straight up pussies. And then they keep getting their ass handed to them on a platter. They're heartbroken. Whoever you are, you don't need to be reckless. You don't need and healing their bloodline, Timothy. I'm telling you, You don't need to be reckless. You don't need to be impulsive. You don't need to debate. You don't need to do anything but be your great self. You see how Spirit wanted to make sure that you understood, whoever you are today, that your birthright is secure. Maisha, what is it talking about when it talks about my birthright? Book a reading so you can understand exactly what your birthright is and you can start living it and stop living beneath who you are destined to be. Let the peasants live low. You are destined for greatness. You are spiritually inclined to elevate and ascend as a master of your own destiny if you want to. You have free will. And I appreciate all the support that I've been getting, y'all. But I am telling you, because I'm about to go international, I know who I am, what I'm doing. The fucking fight has been amped up. The day my platform goes international is the day conglomerates of people get free from religious bondage. And I'm fought on every aspect, in my finances, in my stability, in my mind, in my health. Like, these people would rather me lay out and die than to do what I'm doing for you here. Because I'm telling you that you as an individual can bring your own justice. You don't need to go file no police report, because I'm proof that the police will not do anything for you when you are a child of God. They will help a prostitute, a druggie, a molester, a pedophile before they will help a child of God. The institution is not your friend. How do you get your own justice? You bring it yourself. Somebody here, these people are after y'all's birthrights. The psyops, the distractions, and the deception in the media. The politicians pulling, they are after y'all's birthright. And many people don't even realize it. And many people don't even realize it. Three of Swords to the Empress. That's what I split the deck on. Birthright. Your birthright. They want you to betray your own birthright. They want you to betray your own destiny by accepting something lower than what you are. I'm a confident ass woman if I can get on here and tell another woman how important she is, how powerful she is, how necessary she is, how bad to the bone she is. And I'm even a badder bitch if I could tell a man that. If I'm not bitter and broken behind heartbreak, that I can tell you how important you are, how necessary you are. Wake the fuck up. All fucking hands on deck at this point. To do what I do every day, I have to heal. I have to transmute. And I'm sorry, this is not a rant, but this is a proof and a testimony as to if you are becoming an ascended master, what you need to be doing. Every day I have to transmute energy because of the energy that they send me constantly to break me down and to stop me. Every day, my day is spent transmuting energies from witches and warlocks and practitioners who would want to see me dead. I have to transmute the energy daily. That's how I'm talking about the energy weapons I'm talking about the energy weapons, the food poisoning, the phone issues. If you not on that type of time with you as with your spiritual gifts, you are so behind. Them people out there fucking y'all up. They hitting you with everything that you got to make sure that you don't wake up to who you are. They hitting you. They hitting your finances. They hitting your health. They hitting your stability. They hitting you with everything they got to make sure that you don't get up. You in the fight of your life. Now they can't take your birthright, but you can surrender it. Spirit said they can't take it, but that don't mean you won't give it up. You get hungry enough, you get desperate enough, you get dumb enough, you'll forfeit your own fucking destiny. That's why they hit every aspect of your life the way that they do, to put you in a vulnerable state so you'll forfeit your destiny. That's why you got to be a strong motherfucker to go through financial drought, instability, housing issues, transportation issues, mental health issues. You got to be a strong motherfucker to get through the warfare to the other side. A lot of people don't make it to the other side, baby, because they forfeit their destinies. They can't take it, but they'll get you to surrender it. They'll throw some pussy at your ass. They'll throw some pussy at you because they know you vulnerable. They'll throw some money at you, opportunity at you. You gotta be a strong motherfucker to get to the other side of this shit here. You gotta make it to the other side without forfeiting your destiny. Because your birthright can't be stolen. It don't matter if it's a karmic mother in your life. It don't matter if it's a boss energy, somebody with more money in your life. It don't matter if it's a corrupt official or a legal official in your life. If you stand on your motherfucking 10 and on your square, you gonna make it up out of there. But you bet not forfeit your motherfucking destiny. You bet not sell yourself out, because once it's gone, it's gone. Can you make it past hunger? Can you make it past homelessness? Can you make it by not having enough? Can you make it without selling yourself out? What we see on TV and what we see in real life is a bunch of sellouts. No, they didn't sell other people out. They sold themselves out. That's why they get to live peacefully. That's why they get to live like they got a little something. That's why they look a little something. But they weak as fuck, soft as fucking pillows. Because most of them have forfeited their destinies. They gave up their birthright. They gave it up. They settled for whatever it is that this universe is already going to give them. That's what they settled for. So they gave up their birthright. Okay. Okay. So what you got to do in this situation is not sell yourself out. That's why it says don't be reckless, don't be impulsive, don't make decisions just out the short, don't go after just anything because you need it. Think about it. Don't get too hungry, don't get too thirsty, brace yourself. Save for hard times, just in case they come and put you through something that you weren't expecting. You got something to the side. Okay? Yeah, because the tower is going to happen. And the institution, the police, is the ones that do it with spell work and magic, because they are the thieves. Your local government officers, local politicians are the thieves attempting to steal your birthright. That's fucked up. But it's the reality. Okay? The reality of why the USA was formed in the first place. Ask yourself, why did these people need to form because I think the United States was incorporated when? Look at when this country was incorporated into the business. Look at how it's set up. It's set up like a corporation. It is a corporation. Well, why did they need to set this corporation up? Now you understand, to steal y'all's birthright. Now you understand why they did it. And it's still happening to this day, and we got proof. This is why there is a higher level government along with the Galactic Federation that's coming in and making this right. Okay. These people, they are actors at this point. They're just playing this thing out at this point. They know there is a higher governmental system after them. That's why they're exposing the Epstein's files. That's why they're exposing the alien files. That's why they're exposing the kidnapping files or the trafficking files, or doing now that they're trying to clean up this thing. Okay. And I think I'm going to leave it there. Okay. Because like I said, this is a collective reading. It has been a collective reading. If you think the Galactic Federation is not protecting the collective, you are sadly mistaken. Okay. I'm here to let you know that there is a higher force that has protected me. I don't know about nobody else, but I know with all of the attempts on my life, there is a strong force that's out here. All right. Kai, thank you for the subscription. Welcome in. All right. I just want to tell you guys again, I can't emphasize this enough. Yes, your birthright can't be taken, but you can forfeit it. Okay. You can forfeit your destiny. So I would just make sure that you guys are not putting yourselves in positions where you would be presented with the potential of forfeiting your own destiny and your own birthright. Because when the time comes, you will need your birthright. Okay? When the time comes, you will need your birthright. Why is that significant? Why are you saying they will need their birthright? Okay? So there will be no misunderstanding about what you should be given. Okay, because these people are going to have to return something. They're going to have to be generous for something. They're going to have to give you something. And you don't want to be confused. Okay, you don't want to be conflicted under an illusion of lies that's going to cause a burden. You really should do the work. Okay, you should really work with your ancestors. You should really find out who your ancestors are. I keep stressing this to you. Y'all already behind. If you don't know who your ancestors is, you should at least, at the bare minimum, know who your fourth great grandfather and great grandmother is. That would put you around the 1800s. Okay, if you find out who your fourth great grandmother and great grandfather is, that will put you around the 1800s. Okay. And we know that in the 1800s, there was a lot of movement. There was a lot of activities going on. So I would say at least try to get to your fourth great grandfather and great grandmother. And if you guys need help on your ancestry, you could definitely book a one-on-one or ask a question, okay, by clicking the link down below, and we can get started on, I can get started on assisting you with that, because I am going to start ancestral research with you guys, all right? I've decided to make that an offering, all right, because it keeps coming up. And I'm no expert, but I can at least get you started. I can at least get you started on the tree. All right. So if you guys are under the sound of my voice and you're interested in taking the first step to learning your ancestry here, just reach out to me via email, and in the subject, put ancestry. All right. But yeah, this week or next week, I'll be offering that and assisting you guys with that, because it keeps coming out. All right. As a matter of fact, we will literally close this reading out with an ancestor message. All right. Because again, this is about birthright. Somebody here, your ancestors are oracle, special gifts. All right. All right. Medicine mother energy. Y'all healers. Y'all come from a family of healers. And you mean to tell me you don't think you're going to be able to heal this situation? And you come from a family of healers, medicine women and men, and you don't think you're going to be able to heal your own situation? Come on now. Come on now. Y'all know better than that. You could bring your own self, your own justice. Listen to your intuitive messages, all right? Sleep with a pen and paper next to your bed so you can write down dreams. You can write down intuitive messages. You can write down synchronicities, all right? When you're out and you see a synchronicity of numbers, 444, 555, 1222, or 222, that's your frequency. You need to tune into that. All right. So when you see a synchronicity like 999, 666, 444, you need to get on Spotify and tune into that. You could type in 444HZ. All right. And then you need to sleep with it, because what your ancestors is using that for, giving you those synchronicities, is so that you could tune into that like a radio. Right. They want you to tune into the 444 frequency. When you tune into the 444 frequency, and again, this is according to whatever you see for that day, then your ancestors begin to speak to you according to that frequency. But if you're not on the frequency your ancestors need you on, you're not going to hear anything. All right. So I'm definitely going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I love you guys. You guys know I love you. If I keep coming on here talking to you guys, even though y'all don't fuck with me like I fuck with y'all, all right? But I just gave you a wealth of information. The replay will be available to the members. If you are not a member, think about becoming a member so you could have access to videos like this that's not available to the public, because why would I make this valuable information available to the public? Okay? I wouldn't make this available to the public, only to my people. All right. So become my people. Okay. So you can get access to messages like this, and you can get access to our private members club. Okay. Where all the stuff goes down. All right. I love you guys. Have an amazing day. I hope I said something that resonates with you. If I did, you guys, like I said, hit that donation button. Your girl needs to make sure she can provide for herself as well, because they be out here on my ass. Diana from Germany. Shout out Germany. Wow. Very interesting story about Germany. I hope I see you back again, Diana. Shout out to the Germans, okay? I don't got no problem with none of my ancestors in my bloodline. All right, I just want to let y'all know I can't be racist, okay? Because I got a melting pot, okay? So I fucks with all my ancestors. You feel me? I can't. I wish I could be like, fuck them, yeah, da 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 da. But it's like, how do you say F that and you know you mixed with some of that? I ain't figured out how to do that yet. Okay, I ain't figured out how to hate the part of myself that oppress the other parts of myself. So right now, I'm kind of, you know what I'm saying? I'm on the fence with how I want to deal with certain ancestors of mine. You know, right now we chilling, we getting along. Okay, I don't got no beef with my peoples. Okay, so I don't know how you guys operate. You know, I know I'm of this color skin, but I'm definitely, you know, have some different things going on with me, and I just can't hate my people yet. It's not in me. All right. But yeah, thank you for stopping by Blacksmith. Okay, period. That's confirmation. Piggyback. Oh, I appreciate that confirmation for me as well. What'd you say? How you doing, darling? 222. Today is also my birthday. Period. Happy birthday, beloved. Period. Happy solar return day. I hope that you receive everything that you need and want on this day immediately. Okay, period. Happy birthday. Let me see what else. Kai, thank you for becoming a subscriber. I appreciate you being here. Vaughn, I see you. I appreciate you for being here. And Timothy, dropping that knowledge. I appreciate you for having my back on that. You guys have a beautiful rest of your day. When you get off here, don't forget to call back your energy. And I'll try to check back in with you guys tomorrow. All right? Bye-bye.